To break through. A nice gain there, 6 yards.
And again, the line of scrimmage now starting to be controlled by the Shoremen. Now they're back up to the line of scrimmage.
Care for the Shoremen with a gain of 6 yards.
So 3rd and short coming up here.
So checking out of the play, getting the call from the sidelines.
Looking to pass out into the flat. Completed pass once again. We've got a flag down on the near side as the pass is complete to Haven.
Looks like we're having an ineligible player downfield.
Ineligible receiver downfield, offense. 5 yard previous spot. 3rd down.
So that's going to negate the first down. Brings up 3rd and 9. I would think right here you'd be in 2-down territory if you're the Shoremen.
On the ground. Affelter rolling out. Holding going to be the call as flags come down. And out of bounds. Affelter drugged down. But we're going to get a call now on the flag. This one likely coming back.
Yeah, Von Graham on the tackle.
Holding. Offense number 76.
That one will go against Maxwell Riley.
Yeah, so a couple penalties here now for the Shoremen when everything was going right, backing them up behind the sticks. Put them in about a 3rd and 19 situation. Now, if you're St. Francis, the question becomes: Do you send the linebackers, put some pressure? I think you have to pressure Affelter as much as you can.
3rd and 19 coming up here. The Knights bringing the pressure. Polk coming around the outside. Little screen pass complete, but met and taken down. Raheem Brown, a nice job there on the coverage of Aiden Stewart.
Yeah, listen, you're not going to run away from Raheem Brown, right? So once you start running lateral across the field, he's going to close on you. He's got tremendous closing speed. He's a great athlete. We saw the play in the first half where he ran down the runner and tomahawked the ball out. So we've seen his speed on display all night tonight.
So now here comes the punt. St. Francis a chance to take back over.
Yeah, huge defensive stop for St. Francis right there.
And this one straight up in the air. And this one going to die as it comes back to the turf. St. Francis going to hop on it right away. Phenomenal starting field position coming up here for the Knights.
Yeah, risky play by trying to cover that ball up right there. If that ricochets off of them, that becomes a live ball to be recovered. It's one of those balls you want to let bounce around a little bit and maybe even work back towards your opponent's end zone. But nonetheless, good job of having to come back. Defense have to come back on the field, make the big stops, and what looked like it was going to be sure points for the Shoremen. Couple penalties, back them up. Your defense comes up big. Now an opportunity to get some points for yourself here.
Schwartz has Beal in the backfield. A fresh drive, a new opportunity here. Beal, the handoff to the outside. Flag comes in once again. And it was a fairly clean first half, Scott. And now on both sides, we've seen that flag start to fly.
Yeah, we may have a preliminary motion right there. Looks like it may be a face mask. We'll see what the call is. Yeah, this looks like we're going to get.
Offense number 77.
Oh, offense.
15 yards from the previous
Big time penalty. It'll go against Jaden Berry once again. He got called for a holding on a play that got called back earlier. That was a touchdown until it was negated by this holding call.
Yeah, and sometimes they have those linemen, they get their hands, they slide up the pads of the defensive lineman and gets up into the face of their opponent, and it results in the penalty that we see there. Avon Lake, very familiar with Northwest Ohio football teams. Played Anthony Wayne in the playoffs, Central Catholic in the playoffs.
Schwartz looking to pass over the middle. Incomplete pass. Nearly hauled in with one hand by Austin Urban, but just out of his reach.
Yeah, that
Schwartz
Schwartz looks like he's going to take off and run, but unfortunately you had the linemen were going to go with him, and then he decides to throw the ball. But on that replay, I'm not sure which lineman he called.
36 seconds left.
Ineligible receiver. Offense. That penalties decline. Second down.
Decline penalty here, 2nd and 25 now.
Now, St. Francis did go on their bag of trips. They showed a flea flicker back in the first half. What they like to do in these situations, they want to get the ball in their athletes' hands in some open field.
Brown coming across. He will take the ball, met and swallowed up in the backfield, and here comes a flag.
I think is this the 4th flag in a row?
Yeah.
Personal foul. Grabbing the face mask. Defense.
This one going to go against Avon Lake.
15 yards. Second down.
And Jack O'Toole just trying to make a play right there, gets a hold of the face mask. So a game that was moving along pretty quickly, error-free, suddenly is skidding to a slower pace.
How about face masks on the same set of downs from
Right.
both number 77s? Second and 10.
They can recover this drive right here. This is going to be a big second down play.
Schwartz over the middle, nearly picked off, in and out of the hands of Michael Summerfield.
Yeah, Summerfield does a good job of just sitting back there.
Schwartz's pass intended for Drew Tucker falls incomplete.
Dangerous spot here. Look at that one. Into the hands and off the helmet.
Yep.
And an ineligible receiver downfield penalty goes against St. Francis, so make it 5 flags this drive.
Well, that's a surprising call right there. Another lineman down the field. That's a pass play all the way. That's not one of those RPOs, something of that nature, run pass options.
And the first quarter will wind all the way down. We are going to switch sides here. Avon Lake going to take a 3-point lead into the fourth quarter, 24-21 out here in Avon Lake.
What do heavy rain, extreme heat, and flying lumber all have in common? They're just a few of the things we use to test our replacement windows. At Renewal by Andersen, we put our windows through the worst because your home deserves the best. Renewal by Andersen acclaimed custom replacement windows. Call or visit us online today to get some incredible savings. Affordable financing, too.
Family House is Northwest Ohio's largest shelter for homeless families. Our programs and services have been empowering families since 1985, serving over 16,000 individuals. You can help Family House by providing new or gently used clothing, household items, hygiene products, and monetary donations of any size are always welcome. To learn more or donate, call or visit FamilyHouseToledo.org. Family House Shelter, keeping families together in times of crisis.
Back here from Avon Lake Memorial Stadium, St. Francis with the ball. Pass incomplete, intended for Marquand Dublin.
Yeah, here we are starting the fourth. St. Francis are going to be fighting for their playoff life.
Brings up 3rd and 15 for the Knights.
They enter the quarter down 3 after coming into the third, up 7.
Really, the second half, they've not gotten their offense going at all. If it was not for the big kickoff return, 99 yards down to the half-yard line to open the second half, we really haven't seen much offensive production by the Knights here. A lot of that is credit to the Avon Lake's adjustment and the Shoreman's defense here in the second half.
3rd and long. Schwartz takes the snap, dropping back to pass, looking, surveying. Some contact in the backfield. Now finds an open man. Brown tight ropes across the 50-yard line, and it looks like he's going to have enough for a first down, and he does.
Yeah, just enough right there, and maybe that's a little spark here that the offense needs. Nice job by Corey Shorts, avoiding the traffic in the pocket, be able to get out. It keeps his head downfield and delivers a good pass to Brown. So heads up and good athletic play by Shorts.
So a fresh set of downs and an opportunity here to turn the page on a new quarter, the third quarter in the past now, and you've got 11:48 left to determine whether your season continues or comes to a close.
Yeah, neither team is ready for their season to end.
Schwartz up the middle once again, that design keeper. Nice little play here as he picks up 5.
And Jermaine Polk out leading that, able to get a good block on the linebacker. Sam Hoffman doing a good job of bringing Schwartz down. That is one thing that's still kind of unique by the St. Francis is the quarterback still runs over to the coach and gets the play. Sort of the old-fashioned way.
They forge forward across midfield. 2nd and 5, looking to pass once again. Going to have to scramble out of the pocket as it breaks down. The pass along the sideline going to be ruled incomplete as they push Brown out of bounds.
Yeah, good job. And again, you see Schwartz just the pressure. Not a clean pocket, but he does a good job outside. Has to get his shoulders turned right there. Throws a good pitch, but better defense.
So now a critical 3rd down here.
Now this is where you really got to debate whether you're in 4-down territory or not.
To evaluate some things here, especially based on what we've seen from the Shoreman offense this half.
Correct.
On the ground, Beal up the middle, churning the legs. Going to be close to another first down, and it looks like he has it.
Yeah, and the offensive line did a nice job there. The defensive line was on a slant right there. And good adjustment by the left guard right there, just kind of running his guy across the hole to open that up for Beal. For St. Francis as well, you want to get down to the end of the play clock, use as much play clock as you can.
Fresh set of downs here. Schwartz takes the snap, looking to pass once again. Pocket will break down, and he's going to be sacked.
Yeah, good pressure off that defensive right side. You see they bring up a linebacker. He's coming. And then you got the end on an in move, and he splits the tackle and the guard.
And the St. Francis offensive line has broken down on their quarterback a little bit. We've seen him have to scramble, get out of the pocket, that time taken down for a sack. Going to need help from the big boys up front here if they want to come away victorious in this one.
Yeah, and you see a lot of stunts up front by the Shoremen. With the stunts coupled with a linebacker coming, that's creating some confusion as far as who's passing off who.
Up the middle once again this time. Able to get back to the initial line of scrimmage. But another 3rd and long coming up for the Knights. And a timeout going to be called by Josh Linke.
St. Francis, they're first.
A crucial point in this game as the 4th quarter churns along.
Right now you're watching senior captain Corey Shorts kind of walk one off right there. Tough kid, I tell you, he's this whole group of seniors, they had to go through a couple lean years for St. Francis. They went through the coaches that we talked about. Finally, they get a head coach here. They get some stability, and it's good to see this program going in the direction that it's going. And a lot of it has to do with those players, those seniors, understanding what they need to do, the feelings that they had in the past, and understanding the opportunities that they have here their senior year.
There is the offensive line we talked about. They got to tighten it up for their guy, Corey Schwartz, in the backfield.
Another 3rd down.
3rd and 10 coming up.
Hear it for the Shoremen.
Schwartz looking to the outside, finds Beal across the 30-yard line, enough to pick up a first down.
Yeah, I like that play. We saw that play back in week 3 against Brother Rice.
Yeah.
And especially got those trips, so just running people off, and then you got the speed of Beal in behind it. And he kind of tucks in along that sideline.
We knew it was going to be a close game coming in. It's lived up to the hype.
Yeah, we called it a one-score game, I think, coming in as we were talking off air. We thought it was going to be a tight one. We thought the 10-7 matchup, certainly among all the regions, maybe the best matchup of the night.
The line trying to push their back forward, but gobbled up there. At the line was Eli Beal.
Beal on the carry for the Knights, brought down by Jack O'Toole and Sam Huffman.
Second and 11 now.
Yeah, the clock continues to run. Plenty of time for St. Francis to get on the board.
So we'll see what they draw up this time. Tucker all the way out wide. Motion this time for Brown. Schwartz will keep it himself. The hole opens up the middle again. Down inside the 15. Schwartz picks up a first down, and the Knights are in the red zone.
And that's really been their best play tonight. Did a good job.
Schwartz on the carry for the Knights, brought down by Haven.
See that guard pulling around. You got Jaden Berry pulling around, leading the way.
First down, Knights.
Of course, all our red zone drives are brought to you by Appliance Center, Ohio's largest furniture, mattress, and appliance superstore.
Go back to the senior group. Follow up on that. Back in 2023, they're 1-9. Tough lean years last year. 2-8 the year before, 4-7 the year before. So it's got to feel good to them to be here in the first round of the playoffs.
Beal the handoff.
Beal on the carry for the Knights, brought down by Landon Lydiard.
Lydiard again. You've seen him quite a bit tonight making plays out of the middle linebacker position.
2nd and 7 for the Knights.
That's what you expect out of your Mike linebacker.
Clock winding. Under 7.5 now. 2nd and 7. Beal takes it once again, trying to get around the outside. Gobbled up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's a good job by the Shoreman defense. They plug up the initial hole right there. Beal tries to bounce it outside. Not able to get there because of the pursuit of the Shoreman.
Eli Beal again on the carry for the Knights, brought down by Max Riley and Aaron.
So now 3rd and 8. Back it up another yard and another big 3rd and long.
Right, and then you also got to think about if you're going to bring out your field goal team, which hash. You want the ball in the middle of the field. That's the case. Obviously, you're going to run here to the wide side. Or you don't leave it in the hand of your kicker. If you're short, you go for it, 4th down.
Timeout going to be called. St. Francis will use their 2nd. Timeout brought to you by Genoa Bank. We take your banking needs personally. A lot to discuss for Coach Linke and company down there on the sideline.
Yeah, there's obviously he's discussing thing about and considering whether we're going to kick a field goal if we end up in 4th down. If we're not going to do that, then we know we have 2 plays to get this 8 yards to get the first down. So kind of rethinks your play call selection.
Call 877-4414 or visit clevelandclinic.org/sportsmedicine to learn more.
You see, Drew Puckett is over kicking into the net, so he's ready to go if he's called upon.
Shoreman coming back out onto the field. Scott, if this is your play call, what are you going with here?
I think you got to go with what brought you here. I think you use Beal and you try to get him here to the wide side. Something on the edge.
That'll mean the offensive line has to hold. 3rd and 8 here. The stands rumble once again. Beal to the end zone for 6. Eli Beal, a receiving touchdown that time. The connection with Schwartz.
Yeah, just outruns the linebacker, not able to stay up with them. This is a great play call. You got the linebacker coming on the blitz. The outside receiver comes in, and you see the Mike backer trying to catch up with him. It's just not going to happen right there. So a great play call in this situation. Huge, huge touchdown for St. Francis Knights.
The Knights back on top. The extra point would make it a touchdown game. It's up and through. A 4-point lead for St. Francis once again. Eli Beal finds the end zone once again. 28-24, they lead Avon Lake. 6:37 left in the fourth.
The warning signs leading up to teenage suicide are many. There are always solutions. Suicide is preventable. Even though you may feel lonely, you're not alone.
If you are concerned about yourself or loved one, call 988. If you're in a crisis, call 911 immediately.
CarStereo1.com. Turtle.
Back here at Avon Lake, the St. Francis Knights leading the Avon Lake Shoremen 28-24 following the touchdown through the air. As Corey Schwartz found Eli Beal. That one going to go out of bounds, and another costly penalty going to go against St. Francis.
Yeah, at times here this game has not been all that clean as far as penalties go, but it's sure been entertaining.
Has been entertaining throughout the night. We expected this back and forth. We knew coming in this was going to be one of the better games across the area, and it's lived up to its hype. Now all that's left is 6:37, maybe, to find a winner.
Right, and it's gone in chunks. You know, first it was the offenses of both teams that are doing well. Then it was the defenses and both teams are doing well. Then it was the Shoremen had the momentum. Then it was St. Francis had the momentum. So the game's kind of gone in this different series of events. They're going to make him kick it again.
I don't know that that's the best option based on what we've seen from Puckett tonight.
Right. Yeah,
he's done really well.
Yeah, he could thump another one down there and let it sit in that corner again.
This one falls off the tee. Now we'll see what they do this time. 5 yards the difference. Puckett will do it again for the second time here. This one right on the ground, up the middle. That one loose. It's going to be picked up at the 30-yard line, cutting back across. Stewart trying to find some room around the edge. Aiden Stewart across the 50. Comes in across midfield and pushed out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
Right, and that's the kicker that knocks him out of bounds right there. So good decision to make him re-kick it. So that is about a 40-yard gain of field position. 6:27 left. Full complements of timeouts for Avon Lake. Down 4.
First down. Half-alter. Up the middle. Like he may have tripped as he came across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there was a hole there. It looked like he got caught up in somebody's ankle, got his foot stepped on. Again, the middle of the field is open for St. Francis, and that's been their Achilles heel tonight. They've been allowing receivers to get behind them.
Over the middle, that one knocked down by Polk once again. Gets the big bear paw to it.
Yeah, a couple. Think about the big defensive plays at St. Francis. He's had 2 block passes. You take another look at it. times it perfectly. It looks like it's going to be a completed pass, a huge play there. He's had two. The blocked field goal takes points off the ball. The huge play, and I'm sure it's going to be the play of the week, by Rashad Brown running down the running back or the receiver to strip the ball for a safety. So big defensive plays have kept St. Francis in it.
Effelter looking to pass, rolling out to the right side, nearly tripped up, and that one going to be knocked to the turf, incomplete as well. So now a big fourth down.
Yeah, just like that.
Pass 10 for short, falls incomplete.
Yeah, I think
Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field right now. Of course, just under 6 minutes left, still a lot of time, just under halfway in this fourth quarter.
And you could look for him just to throw one up right here. If it gets intercepted, it serves as a punt situation.
Stewart will be near side.
Let's hear it for your Shorman offense.
Dewan Summerfield at the top. Looking to that left side. Downfield toward the end zone. Heave. Broken up. Incomplete pass.
Great.
Nearly an interception in the end zone by Jordan Brown.
Yeah, Jordan Brown coming from the other side of the field right there to run that down. The receiver is open.
Offense number 76. The penalty is declined.
Now you see he's running open. A great job for him coming from the other side of the field to knock that ball down. And it's okay that he dropped it because it was fourth down anyhow. So, and then additionally we had a flag on the play with holding offense. That penalty will be declined. So St. Francis an opportunity to salt this game away here. 5:42 left in the fourth.
Jordan Brown nearly gave everybody a small dose of where did he come from, because he tracked that thing all the way.
Yeah, and I couldn't believe when I looked up and saw the receiver back behind the secondary again. My heart sank from up here.
So St. Francis back on offense. Schwartz takes it himself, still on his feet, trying to spin away, still moving forward. And going to be taken down after a big gain of 5.
Yeah, and he stayed in bounds, so that's...
And this is that point for St. Francis now. You don't have to worry about getting out of bounds anymore. As a matter of fact, you'd like to stay in and continue to chew time off this clock.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're going to use the full complement of the play clock. I tell you what, Corey Schwartz has been a yeoman tonight. He has ran the ball well. He's passed the ball well. He's taken big hits. He's been banged up. And he's continuing to grind away here for his St. Francis Knights.
Keeps it himself once again up the middle. Picks up a pair, nothing huge, but that'll bring up 3rd and 4.
Yeah, very manageable 3rd and 4.
In a short 4 here. And you can tell, very content to run time off the clock here.
Yep.
At what point, if they pick up this first down, if in your Avon Lake, do you start going to those timeouts that you have?
Not quite yet, but if you in the next series here, if they get the first down, if they get the 3rd down again, then you start using it. Using a 3rd down, 4th down. That leaves you a timeout left. And the ball going back over to your offense.
Shorman Faithful could use a big defensive stand. St. Francis trying to move the chains. Brown to the outside. He's got enough. He steamrolls his own player down the sideline, keeps it in, and loses the ball, but a big gainer there for Raheem Brown.
Yeah, that is big right there. Coming up big when he needs to. Unfortunately, when that ball pops out of his hand, nice adjustment right there. Took on his own man just for the fun of it. Now when that ball comes out, fortunately, it pops out of bounds. But that first down keeps the clock going, keeps the chains moving, keeps possession to the Knights.
So a fresh set of downs and poised to take a lot more time off the clock here as they continue to go with this ground and pound. Handoff this time. Beal up the middle. Keep churning those legs. Another 5-yard gain.
Yeah, nice new life by the offensive line right there. Doing a good job getting into the defensive lineman there and moving bodies.
4-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 6 for the Knights.
I think a little juice of energy here for the Knights as they see the potential of an opportunity to win this game.
Tried to go with the hard count there, got a little movement, not enough.